Hello there and welcome back to Space Marine, where we have yet another cheat to name and shame. This time it's a guy called Allergent. In the first game I encountered him there wasn't much to see. In fact there wasn't really anything to see aside from him throwing himself off the map. So after killing him a few times he ended up with the glorious score of 2-5, which might have some bearing on what happened next. So skipping forward to the next round, we can finally see some really dodgy stuff starting to go on here. Considering by how easily we beat the other team in the previous round, I've decided to pick up a zombie loadout and go straight to their spawn to see if I can get in some early kills. At this point I really had no reason to be suspicious, so when this happened I just thought, holy hell, that's a lot of Melta guns all firing at the same time. But as you've probably guessed from the title of this video, that was not in fact the case. Jumping forwards a bit more, we get a very clear exhibition of what is actually going on here. Look at that, that's just disgraceful. How many shots is he firing in such a short space of time? And he only got one kill before I was able to knock him down. I think we need to see that again in slow-mo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 shots. I think that's about as clear as it gets. Now, of course, this isn't the first time we've seen a rapid-fire melter gun. In fact, it was Brother Gladius that I made the previous video on, and he indeed did have rapid-fire melter too, but I think this is even faster. I don't know. I'll have to look back and compare at some point, but I'm not entirely sure how he's doing this exactly. It may well be a different method to Gladius's, but all the same, the effect is very similar, with its stupid rate of fire, which is just quite frankly overpowered and game-breaking. Indeed, if that was the full extent of his cheats, then that would be quite enough for me. But as always, where there are some cheats, there will always be more, even on the same person. So soon we're going to get a very good exhibition of even more dodgy stuff. So there we've got 2 blind grenades, both of which look to be master crafted. You might say, okay, he's got both grenade perks and is using blind nades. But that is, unfortunately, well, not the case. Once again, jumping forwards a little, we've quickly got 2 more coming right at us when he respawns. Again, both blind grenades, both master crafted. A little bit of an error later in the game does actually allow him to get a kill on me, which does give us a good look at his loadout. And lo and behold, there is of course no favour of the armory anywhere to be seen. Yeah, so I just accidentally hit the wrong button here and go down, but of course it's only tactical readout and master crafted war gear. Uh-oh, no sign of favour of the armory. That's not really surprising considering what else we've seen. It does look like he's got hidden perks as well. Exactly what they are isn't really apparent, but we can only guess, I suppose. We are of course not the only ones to notice. Indeed, several allegations further to ours are coming in over the course of the next few rounds, but when it's as obvious as this, that's hardly surprising. The cheat then starts gloating, saying that he can't be banned because there's no VAC ban in this game, and also even trying to justify what he's doing by saying the teams are unbalanced. But like so many other cheats, he's forgotten the golden rule of the game, which is even if you do cheat, even if you do use every single dirty little trick in the book, if you're still a terrible player, you're still going to get a terrible score. And of course, if you're up against good players, you're just going to keep on losing and still getting terrible scores no matter how many times you try, no matter how many cheats you use. But anyway, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the battlefield.